welcome
to Hotter Than Heck Whips and Sips.
I'm Justine.
And I'm Shelly.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, we both have the naughty cup because let me tell you, you've never met Shelly until she hasn't had hair.
Okay, we're at the 24 Hours Across Stitch Retreat, and you're going to hear people in the background because everybody, this is a live studio audience. And there they are. And lots of people think Minnesota is cold, and I'll give you that. Minnesota is cold, but in the summer, not so much. And we are all sweltering.
And we're in between storms, so the
Yeah.
humidity is here. And after
Yep.
tonight, it hopefully will go away. But
So,
anyway,
these are, just so we're clear, these are angel wings. Not horns, as Justine likes to call them. So,
I hope you don't fly away.
we have a fan coming in from the side and a fan coming in from the back. So, oh, what are we drinking today, Justine?
Well, you tell me because I
Okay.
just poured it. I don't know.
These are Cape Cods. So, a little Tito's vodka, some cranberry juice, and some lime. Our friend Chris from Texas, the third Musketeer, is hopefully going to join us later, and this is her favorite drink. So,
And
we're
we'll-
doing that as a salute to her.
We'll input it here.
Yep. And we
Or somewhere.
both have the naughty cup, and I'm not sure how that
I
happened.
don't know why I got it. I know
Oh,
why you
please.
have it. I just didn't want you to be alone.
And our-
because Chris gets the good cup. That's
Yes.
why she gave these to us.
Yes. So Chris will get the nice cup when she comes. We'll tape a little segment with her and then fit it in here somewhere. So, yeah.
So I'm also going to, at the end, put some more footage on. We had a finishing show today, so
You're
we're
gonna have
going
to
to
talk
show
louder.
that. Can I have that in writing? There are times when you tell me
Yes,
to be
I know.
quiet. Okay.
You're gonna have to talk louder because of the fans.
Okay, sorry. I will show the finishing. I will show the items up here that have been finished. So, and hopefully we'll be able to see some of the other people also.
Yep. There's a lot to show. So.
Yes. So stay tuned.
So I have a couple notes here, Justine.
Oh,
You had a little thank you needed to say to our friends at Two Needles Pulling Thread.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got some gorgeous flowers for my 1-year anniversary. And I messaged them afterwards, and I sat down and read the card, and the tears just came.
Yeah.
How cool to be friends with so many people that feel the same way you do about the hobby that you love. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, and Missy and Cappy, that was really sweet, and it made Justine's day. So Missy and I had a little conversation on the side because she wanted to know where she should get those, and she knew that my mom and dad had the greenhouse in town. So yeah, that was nice.
Missy may have something to tell you too.
To tell me?
She's gonna beat your butt on
Oh, of course she
Turkey
is.
Hollow Farm. Go, Missy, go!
It's on, Missy. We still have to decide when we're gonna start that. Oh no, Turkey Hollow Farm? Oh, I thought you were talking about the blackbird stitch. Are you stitching Turkey Hollow Farm?
Go, girl, go.
Oh my gosh. Look at, okay, so you're all getting to see my 5-head today because I had to pull my hair back, and I don't have a 4-head, I have a 5-head. And then my angel wings. So anyway, this is just going to be the most interesting floss tube probably we've ever done.
Welcome to the real world.
Yes.
Okay.
And we also wanted to send out our warmest wishes to Cappy as well. We're here for you. We are praying for you. We are rooting for you. Cappy, you got this.
Yep.
And if you need anything, you just let us know. And
Absolutely.
we're willing to do whatever we can. So,
Oh.
and I'm just going to tell you right now, this show is not going to have any particular flow to it, any particular order, because we're just too darn hot, to be honest. And so
It's killing her.
It's
It's
just
killing
gonna
her.
it's gonna go how it goes. Should we do the bag giveaway first? Okay. Last week. Oh shoot, Shannon, can you bring me my cell phone?
Please, is what she said.
Shannon is here. If you've watched us for a while, she was in one of our floss tubes. She's my sister, and she's here at the retreat today. Thank you. So we, in our last floss tube, why were we doing the giveaway? I can't remember now.
Well, because I think we reached 2,000 subscribers.
Oh,
We
okay.
were doing it.
And if you remember, I made this New York City themed project bag. And I mean, you know all the disclaimers. This is not perfect, is what
Let
I'm
me
saying.
tell you, this is an awesome, gorgeous bag. She's very particular, but
No.
she's just afraid to give it to people because she thinks she's not perfect.
So anyway, we did the random comment picker. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Okay. And our winner is, I saved it here somewhere. Please have patience with me. Uh-oh, where is it? Our winner of our New York City project bag is Let X That X Stitch X Go. Let that stitch go. And I'll show it up here. Can you see that?
Congratulations.
Let me blow it up a little. Oh, here, let's do this.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah. So I don't know what her or his name is, but let that stitch go. You are the winner of the project bag.
If you will email me at welcomestitchery@bevcom.net, which is Welcomestitchery at B as in boy, E, V as in Victor, COMM.net, I will get it out to you.
Super. And I'll just read her comment to you, or their comment to you. I went to New York City earlier this year with my daughter to celebrate her sweet 16th because she is very much into musicals. We were lucky enough to see Hamilton and Six, and they are both amazing. Being from Michigan, I love the city and would love to live there. So thank you for commenting, and this bag is all yours, and as soon as you contact Justine, we'll get that,
Get it out to me.
get that in the mail too. And thanks to everybody that
Speaking- yes.
responded. Yeah, go ahead.
And speaking about comments,
Okay.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
I have been answering emails, phones, Facebook, Instagram. Somebody asked about my watch band, and I had seen somebody else have one and I liked it, and I asked them where they got it, and it was Amazon. So whoever asked that question, I apologize, I didn't have a chance to get back to you, but it was Amazon.
Amazon, yep. And another comment about answering the comments. We try to read every single one of your comments. And normally what we do is we go through it, and if we think that it's a comment that maybe Shelly should answer, Justine leaves it for me. And if I think it's a comment she should answer, maybe regarding the shop or something she's stitching on, I leave it for her. And with everything that's been going on lately with the anniversary celebration and the retreat and the exclusive pattern, we've just gotten behind. So we really apologize, and we'll try to get to those as soon as we can. If we haven't answered you, we will get to it eventually, but if you want to comment again in this floss tube, feel free, and we'll try and answer
And
it from
we'll
there.
heart them after we've read them, or we'll do
Yep.
something so
Yep.
you know.
So
I apologize. That's
we appreciate
totally on
every
me.
single one. We want to thank you for subscribing. If you're new to our channel, thank you for joining us. We hope that this floss tube doesn't scare you away because we got this going on. But yeah, anyway, we'd love it if you would subscribe and join in on the fun with us. So, okay, we got thank yous out of the way. You should talk about the open house and your exclusive pattern.
I thought I'd save that to the end.
Okay,
If
that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Save the best for last.
All right, FFOs then.
Yes. Yes. I have Jeannie stitched this for me. It's from Artful Offerings.
Okay, so FOs.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have any FFOs? I don't.
Okay.
So, all right.
Sorry.
So FOs.
It is called Imagine, Dream, and Believe. It was stitched on 18 count bramble and the called for floss. Isn't it gorgeous? I think I'm gonna make it. I think somebody's gonna make it into a pillow.
I think somebody might be sitting here. Anyway,
Whee! So isn't that gorgeous?
yeah. And you said Artful Offerings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's cute.
Okay. Do you have any?
I do.
Okay.
But
go, girl.
you go ahead. You finish and then I'll.
Okay. Then this one was stitched by Angie, and this is Stacy Nash Liberty sewing pouch. So I'm gonna have this made into a pouch.
Yes.
It is stitched on 18 count seraphim antique lace, which is one of my favorites, and it is most of the called for floss.
Okay.
We did use Fashion from Weeks and Battleship from Weeks. So that's 2. Then Vicky, and I don't have this one.
Vicky from Nebraska.
Yeah, this is the New York Dreamer, and I'm gonna have this put on a rolling pin. Since I don't bake, we're gonna use my rolling pin for this.
Since she doesn't need it for anything else.
Nope. So those are mine.
Okay. I had kind of a surprise FO, excuse me, this week. I wasn't intending to finish this, but I finished my established, 1776.
Look at that blue.
This is pattern and frame is by Kay's Frames. And this, I was inspired to stitch this by Pam of Pam and Steph Just Keep Stitching. And Justine happened to have one of these kits left in her shop.
Only one.
So I snagged it. Sorry. But here is the frame, and Justine, if you want to put that that's kind of how it will look. Except that these white bits, the frame is kind of distressed and it's got some white on it. I'm actually going to use some antiquing wax and kind of grunge it up a little bit. And then I'm going to coffee tea dye the piece so that it looks grungy too
And it's gorgeous.
make it look kind of vintage. So that was my
Absolutely
finish.
gorgeous.
That was my finish this week. So, any starts?
Yes.
Go for it.
Yes. I started Something About the Stars by Carolyn Manning. I just love those blues and grays, and I like the big
Blocks of color.
Yes.
Yeah. You talked about this in our last floss tube. You said that you had seen it and you thought you might start it.
So I did.
Oh, cute.
And I would love to keep stitching. Hopefully I have a little more time to stitch this week. So
Now that the anniversary's over and maybe things will open up for you a little bit.
I just love it. I just love it.
Is that your only start?
That's my only
Okay.
start.
I started, so a little story about these. When we were at StitchCon and we went to Keepsakes and we're looking through the building, they had these Mill Hill kits all stitched up. There's 4 of them. They're called Out on a Limb. And there is an aqua bird, a yellow bird, a blue bird, and an orange bird, I believe. And Justine had all 4 of them in her shop. So I bought them. This is also part of my haul because I bought all 4, but I started this one. Anyway, they are not on perforated paper, which I like. They are on brown Aida cloth. And I do have just a small start here. I am realizing that I cannot stitch this in hand. So Justine brought me a hoop tonight and I'm gonna give that a try and see if it's easier to stitch with that. So yeah, that's my start.
And I love these Mill Hill kits.
Yep. Do you have more?
Of those? I don't know.
I think you do, but I don't think you have a full set. I think you have
Because
like.
if I remember right, I think I showed them to you before, and you just didn't really care for them. But then you went to Keepsakes and you really liked
Well,
them.
when you see them stitched up, it makes all the difference.
Huge
So
difference.
yeah, exactly.
Huge.
Whips.
You go ahead.
Okay. I really, for the last 2 weeks, have been very monogamous stitcher. I had on my whip go that I had pulled for July, I had to put 7 days in on Christmas Garden by Blackbird and 7 days in on What Remains by Blackbird. And I haven't even touched What Remains yet, but I did put my 7 days into Christmas Garden by Blackbird. And I got quite a ways because I think I had, in the border, I had 3 across and 3 down of the little red rosebuds, I think they are. And that's all I had, was just that little bit of the border. So I stitched quite a bit more border and a few of those motifs in the 7 days that I stitched on it. And I am using Lisa, Lisa from Kindred Stitcher did a thread conversion to Gloriana Silks, and I am using her conversion. I like it. It's a little bit more saturated color. It's not quite as muted as the called for. So
gorgeous.
I'm really enjoying it, and I got quite a bit done on that. I'm kind of happy about that. You want me to keep going?
Sure.
Okay. And then, like I said, I started that Mill Hill kit, and I finished my America. And now today here at the retreat, I've been just doing fill-in work. I had gotten this prepped, this 1776 pattern prepped and ready to go for StitchCon to just stitch fill-in, and I never got to that piece while we were there. So then I've been doing that here today. That is a freebie from Samplers and Santas. And I think they actually released that on Facebook again around the 4th of July. I think a couple other people here at the retreat have stitched it. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on today.
Here's your band sampler.
I really haven't stitched on my band sampler in the last 2 weeks. I put like 4 letters into it last night after I finished my America piece. I put about 4 letters into my band sampler, and then I was done for the night, so I didn't bring that to show.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah. How about your whips?
Well, I can't remember if I showed you this or not. I'm sure I did. I apologize. This is my Fall on the Farm. I thought I did a little on it. Maybe I didn't. I'm sorry. But that's where I have right now.
Oh, I think you did. You did more.
I?
Yes.
So I have like
Oh, yes, you did a
3
lot
to
more.
go. I think the next one is almost in the mail to me.
Good.
And then this was part of my whip code. I don't know if it's for June or July yet. But I am to finish a month, and I am on March right now. So that's my goal probably today, is to finish March.
Good deal.
And that was it. That was it.
Okay.
Sorry.
What about plans?
I still have my Whipco, so I need to finish that month. I need to stitch on Autumn Quaker. I need to stitch on Shine On. I'm sure I need to stitch on Turkey Hollow Farm.
And next week it'll be for Wednesday,
Oh.
I think. She'll draw for August. Whipco for August.
I gotta get my button here.
So yeah. And I have so for my plans, I have my 2nd July Whipco to do, and that's 7 days on What Remains. And Shannon,
What?
can you find my What Remains in there? It's in the big bag, the Shelly bag. I'm sorry. I am ill prepared.
What's it in?
It's in a pretty project bag. Huh? Yeah, that one. Yep, that's it. So I don't know. I think I mentioned. I think I mentioned in the last floss tube that I saw this done up at StitchCon, and it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's gorgeous, but it was more pink than I anticipated, and I really wanted it to be red.
She loves the red, so.
So I did a conversion. I had started stitching it. There's my proof, a little bit of the
My
border.
arms.
And then I decided that I was going to do a conversion. And here are my
Oofta.
new colors.
Oofta, oofta, oofta.
They're a little bit more kind of even corally red, but they're not so pink. And I decided that since my dad's birthday is tomorrow, Sunday, I'll do my restart for his birthday, and then I'll get 7
Here,
days.
throw these against the material so we can
Yep.
see. Oh, how pretty.
So I'll get 7 days on that starting tomorrow. So my restart will be on his birthday. So that's my immediate plans, and then, like we said, the next Whipco pieces are going to be pulled. We are going on our family vacation at the beginning of August, so I need to decide what I'm going to bring for stitching up there. So honestly, I haven't really figured out what my plans are for August beyond Whipco.
Yeah, but
So-
there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them maybe up stitching.
Me and Shannon, Maggie and Morgan, and Amy might
Oh,
stitch
that's
too. My
right.
sister-in-law Amy does a little stitching too. She's had some issues with carpal tunnel, so she hasn't been able to stitch much lately. But
Go, Amy, go.
yeah, so hopefully she'll join us and we'll get a lot of stitching done up north, so that'll be good.
Oh, fun.
Okay, what about haul? Do you have any haul?
You go for the haul now.
I have a little bit of haul. So I want to show the rest of those bird patterns. You saw the aqua. Here's the orange. Again, they're Mill Hill, but they're not perforated paper. They're brown Ada cloth, and they're called Out on a Limb. So there's orange bird,
Are you gonna
yellow bird.
pillow them, or are you gonna frame them?
Haven't decided yet. And bluebird. And like I said, I started aqua birds. So
Gorgeous.
that's those. Oh, last time I talked about my GGR red deer sampler.
Ooh.
And I've been working, so I was gonna try and start this before this show. But I'm short 3 Gentle Arts threads. And so I'm gonna hold off until I have all the threads. So, but you can see here, I have the pattern and I have Justine had most of the threads for me, and I'm just gonna
Gorgeous.
wait on those last 3.
I can't wait for you to start that.
I can't wait to start that.
You know, maybe when you start that, I should start a big one,
A big one.
because I don't have any big projects.
Okay. And then, spoiler alert, I got my Color and Cotton monthly quarter yard. And I am in the Neutral Club, 36 count, and it is called Haystack. And
Pretty.
There it
Very
is.
pretty. You will use that.
oh yeah,
Nice.
no problem. Yep, that's a beautiful neutral.
Very
And I
beautiful.
love her fabric, so
Very
I'll be
beautiful.
happy to use that. So,
How about the end one, Naomi? What are you gonna do with that?
oh, I forgot. Should be in haul. So, Justine, well, you're going to talk about your exclusive for your anniversary, but a year ago for her open house, her exclusive pattern was this 10,000 Lakes by Carolyn Manning.
It's not exclusive anymore.
No, you can get it, you know, it's released. But this is, I don't know how to say this other than we always say that it looks so much prettier in person, and there is just, with this one especially, you cannot imagine what this thing looks like stitched up.
Should have brought Mary's. That was
Yes.
done. I'm sorry.
A gal that does some stitching for Justine stitched this up for her, and it's hanging behind her cash register. And I cannot quit looking at it. And so I said to Justine, I said, I just got to kit it up. I mean, I've always been going to do it, but I just can't wait anymore. So I have got it kitted up here. I'm going to stitch it on 32 count slate blue Lagana. And here's my thread pack. Justine has kits and thread packs and, huh?
Show them at Yums.
Oh, okay.
You know how long I've looked at this pattern? For a year. And she just told me about this.
The gal, Mary, showed us that if you look at it, there's actually M's in the corners of this pattern. And I don't know if Carolyn did that on purpose, but
I bet she did.
I mean, Minnesota is the land of 10,000 lakes, and the pattern is called 10,000 lakes. So we are choosing to believe that those M's are from Minnesota.
Just gorgeous.
So my plan is to stitch this up and then use it as the center block of a quilt that I'll then take up to our cottage
Nice.
and have up north, because these colors are just perfect for.
Maybe you should
Northern
start it when you
Minnesota.
go up north then.
Oh, I could do that.
That's a good idea.
Could have a start up north. What do you
That's a
think?
good idea.
Yeah.
Well, then, last year at this time, we had Kathy Haberman and her husband Bill from Hands On Design at the shop.
Yeah.
And we were lucky enough, I mean, how lucky were we to have them come to the shop, and they did a trunk show, and we got to meet them, we got to go out to eat with them, and then Carolyn Manning was there, we got
Yeah.
to meet her, we got to go to eat with her. So Carolyn designed last year's, and so I said to Kathy, I said, would you be interested in designing the one for my 1 year anniversary? Because every year I would like a different designer to design a welcome pattern. And I just wanted to say welcome. I pre-read. And she said, sure. So we talked to her a couple times throughout the year, and we talked to her at market, and we were at StitchCon when she called, and Linda got the phone call. And she sent us a copy of what it looked like. Needless to say, I had tears in my eyes, and Shelley did too, and she looked at me and she goes, oh my land, Justine. She said, that is so you.
Yeah.
And so I was just tickled. So not only did she come up with the pattern, but the pattern is exclusive to Welcomestitchery. It will be available on her website in about a year as a PDF. But she also stitched the model, and we all know how busy Kathy has been. So here is the model. Isn't that gorgeous? How lucky are we? So it says, welcome. May all who enter as guests leave as friends. And
It's just
how
perfect.
true.
Yep.
How true.
And I think that, I mean, I don't know, you ladies can back me up here maybe, but when you walk into Justine's store, you may be a guest or a customer, but when you leave as a friend. And she's just very genuine, very generous, and her store is a great place to come and make new stitchy friends. So
That's not why I said this though, I'm sorry. It's just gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I cannot thank her enough. And did you know that the gal that works with her is from, what, 20 minutes?
where?
30 minutes from here? It's from Lakota.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
I wouldn't lie to you about that.
I think
Maybe
you
other
mentioned,
things, but not that.
I think you mentioned Lakota in your poem to Pam.
That's why I did it. That's why I did it. So here is the pattern, and we have it on the website right now. There's not a picture yet. It'll hopefully go up maybe tomorrow or Monday. But here's the pattern, and this is for sale for $10. And then we have kitted it up with the called for. And the called for is 28 count dirty linen and weak stylers. So you can buy the pattern or you can buy the kit, and the kit is $48. And 48.
40. Okay.
So there was a little discount to begin with
Oh, okay.
for the people who came into the shop and ordered it right away. And this is available right now if you're interested. And it will not sell out. I may be out, but just keep trying and it will come back in. I ordered so many patterns, and obviously I know I didn't order enough, but I will order more. We'll get more kits put together, and they will be going. So if you want to order, go to the website. You can shoot me an email at welcomestitchery@bevcom.net. It is easier for you if you order on the website, because then everything's taken care of. If you shoot me an email, make sure you give me your PayPal address, and make sure you give me your home address so I can get it sent off to you. So if you have any questions, just give me a call at the store at 507-526-2006, or shoot me an email at welcomestitchery@bevcom.net. And I thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You know how when you call your kids and your husband and they don't answer, it's no big deal? But if they call you, you must answer, or they're going to continue to call and call and call. Sorry about that. What's up? What did I miss?
Well, and so that's on the website right now, both the kit and the pattern. If you go under hands-on design, you will be able to find it. If you if you search welcome pattern, it will come up. If you search 2022 kit, it will come out. Either way, it will come
Okay.
out. So yes, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay. So you're going to take some video around the retreat and put that in here, and then at some point tonight, our friend Chris is going to come and we're going to tape just a little segment with her, and we'll fit that in at the end too, right?
Perfect. She gets the nice cup.
She doesn't deserve it, but we're going to let her have it, okay?
She gave them to us.
We have to.
So thank you, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you
Okay.
for watching,
Yes.
and
Cheers to stitching.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
we're not gonna do that in 2 weeks, sorry.
Oh, that's right. Forgot to mention,
You say that when we put this in.
are we taping? Yeah, we're taping. I bet we're going to keep that in too. We are not going to be back in 2 weeks. I will be up north that week that we're supposed to be back.
It is my anniversary.
Yes.
Isn't he lucky?
And it's a big one.
It is.
It is a big one. So we will not be back the 6th of August. We will be back on the 13th of August.
And then go on from there.
And then go every 2 weeks from there. So, okay, let's do it one more time. Ready?
All right. Cheers.
Cheers to stitching.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Happy holidays.
Happy
Oh,
holidays.
We're back. Cheers.
Remember we told you we'd be popping back in? This is the third one.
This is the third Musketeer. This is our friend Chris.
Hello.
We have all been friends since
A long time.
a long time. Since a long time. Early elementary school.
Okay, that's good.
Early elementary school. I'm saying
good.
numbers.
Okay,
just
that's
yeah.
good. That's
Yep.
good.
Yep.
They were first, so that means I'm younger. Just so you know.
Oh, whatever. No, birthdays is what makes people younger, and I'm the youngest. So there you go.
I am the oldest and the wisest.
Yeah, there you go.
We are we grew up one block apart. We grew up.
We grew up one block apart. She was in the middle. So
Yes.
yeah.
And if you could stand in Shelly's bedroom, and I can't remember what room in your house.
Porch maybe?
No, it was on the backside.
Back porch?
We could see each other's houses.
Yeah.
So it was very cool, and I'll never forget one time. This is how old we are. I was calling one of you, and all three of us got on the phone. Do you remember that?
Somehow on a like a party line.
Party line,
Yeah.
And needless to say, that was not when you could do it on an Apple.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're like, we don't want to hang up.
Yeah.
Our family
This is
wanted
too
to
cool.
use the
How
phone.
did this
and-
happen?
I think we created something for the future.
Yeah.
That's what
Yep.
it was. I like it. I like it.
We had many ideas that are now like in existence, like colored
For
contacts. What was the other thing?
Absolutely.
There was something else I can't remember now, but
Lots of fun things.
yeah. So
I must say, this is weird for me because I get to sit and watch these two. You guys get to see what I see when we're together. And I sit at home and I'm laughing and I'm like talking to the screen and I'm like, Justine. So this is kind of weird to be here.
Because she's sometimes usually in the middle looking at me going ding, bong, bong, bong,
yeah,
bong.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So, and what's interesting is we had a commenter in our last floss tube from Georgetown, Texas. Her name was Carmen G, I believe. Hi, Carmen.
Hey, Carmen,
That's where Chris and Mike live, is in Georgetown. So
we
yeah,
probably passed each other at ATV.
pretty
so
cool. Pretty
if
cool.
you see somebody who looks like me now, say hello.
Exactly. So Chris, what do you have to show us today?
I have not stitched since probably 1981 or 82. But since there's somebody that maybe owns a shop, I thought I should get back into it. So here's the thing that I had hoped to start in the Christmas for July.
Oh, okay.
But
Ooh,
it
good
didn't
job.
really happen.
Can we just say that it's her mother who taught me how to cross stitch? Just had to get that in. Hey, Judy.
Hi, Judy.
She'll love it. So this is what it's supposed to be.
Here, Justine has the long arms,
Okay.
apparently.
Yeah.
So it's this little like sweater set
It's
with
like
a
on a
gnome.
little wood thingy. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So I
Yeah.
figured this is a good way to start since
Yeah.
I don't really know how to count yet. So
Yeah.
I have my experts here that I can call. So that is what hopefully on our ride back to Texas, I
There you
will
go.
be doing.
There you go.
Nice.
And then I was asked to kit up some things for you.
So I learned a new word.
Okay.
It's my haul, right?
Yes.
So
Yes,
I've
this is
got
your haul.
So I love flamingos. So I have 2 ornaments. So I have 6 months to do these, or maybe they'll be for next year. I'm not sure. But
And
I love them.
I kitted up all the called for flosses, but I went a little rogue with the fabric because this is
Chris's color.
this is totally Chris. So they will be done on.
Sorry.
I think there's a tag on Chris. Yep. Caribbean
Blue.
Caribbean blue. Yep.
I just want you guys to say that we were doing haul way before haul was
Oh, yeah.
a term.
Exactly. So those are cute.
Those are fun. So
And
these
just so you know, we don't call them flamingos, we call them flamingos. So,
Yes.
yes, we've always called them flamingos.
There's a story about some boys in our town that borrowed a bunch of flamingos from places and put them on my yard.
Yeah, somehow all the flamingos in Blue Earth ended up on Chris's yard. So, that was fun.
Then, I'm also a lover of gnomes.
And patriotic stuff.
And patriotic,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Shelley also, or Justine, I'm not sure who did, or combination of. Is this the called for?
That is not the called for.
Okay.
I went rogue on that one too.
Love it.
The called for was just a white, and that's a Wedgwood, a 14 count Ada in Wedgwood, and I thought that little guy would pop on that. So.
Love it.
So the next time she comes back to visit us, these will all be done.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because I have, so usually what I would do is I'd find different things that I love and I go, ooh, Justine, ooh, Shelley,
Yeah.
I have a project for you.
Yeah.
And they were nice enough to do it. And so if I get stuck,
Yeah.
I might have to call you.
Ooh, Shelley.
Actually, and I meant to bring a picture of it. Justine had done some cows
Oh,
for me
that's right.
a long, long time ago. And
It was for their wedding present.
yes, a long, long time ago. And I had it in a frame, but a frame that I didn't really like. And some of our Amish builders made a frame.
Ooh.
And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna put it in. So I did my first finish.
Oh, my
I
land.
put it in the frame.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, I don't know if we said, but Chris and Mike own an Amish furniture store in Austin, Texas, called Amish Furniture of Austin. So she gets all the really beautiful Amish handmade frames and.
Oh, how cool. Love it. So I'll send you a picture. And you
Please do.
can see your
Please do.
old work.
Are you going to put glass in that one?
Yes, I did.
Because the one that I gave her did not have glass, right?
Correct. Yep.
So, and thank goodness it was stitched in DMC because it was,
Oh, dust.
how many years ago?
Yeah.
27.
Oh boy, that's into there. Now you brought out the numbers.
She started it. And I'd like you to know that everything is bigger in Texas, so this is my glass.
This is Chris's Cape Cod, or 2 or 3.
It's very good.
Oh, fun.
And
Oh, fun.
since you love red and you love blue, it's only appropriate that purple is my favorite.
Purple, there you
Perfect.
go.
So,
Perfect.
Very cool. Perfect, very cool.
and I promise I didn't bring the heat to you ladies. I'm so sorry.
It's been what, 110 down there?
Yeah.
Oh man.
She's the gal that I said to her one year, okay, we're talking like, 15 years ago. How can you wear nylons when it's 110 degrees and the humidity is high? All she said to me was, how do you wear nylons when it's 20 below? I thought, point taken, point taken.
But it is a little melty right now. So.
And thank God there are no, at least I don't know about you, but I don't wear nylons anymore.
No, I don't even really wear shoes.
Yeah.
Bird socks, flip flops.
Say, I meant to say earlier for those of you that quilt or stitch, if you're wondering if these are Wonder Clips holding my hair back, yes they are. 2 red Wonder Clips. Trying to keep the hair off my forehead since it was like stuck to my forehead from the humidity. Oh my gosh.
Of course, they had to be red. You know, they couldn't
Yes,
be blue
they
or
had to
white.
be red.
They had to be red. Oh, how fun! Oh, fun.
So thank you for joining us, and thank you for coming to see us.
Absolutely. This was fun. It's going to
Yeah.
be weird seeing me on my own television.
Yeah, yeah.
So, ladies, just know that I do talk to you when you're
When you're
doing
watching,
this, so
yeah, okay.
Answer
At least
me every once in a while.
That way you don't get a headache when you're watching without us because you're not going back and forth and back and forth.
Not getting whiplash.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so do you know what we say at the end?
Yes.
Ready? Cheers to stitching. Bye-bye.
Guys, somebody needs. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit about our 24 hours. We were focusing on finishing this time, and there you go. Hopefully I don't get you guys sick. But we have Linda here, who has been making lots and lots of little dolls. Aren't they gorgeous? Gorgeous. My dear dear, who has been working on a huge Christmas project. And then Linda Lou, who has all her, oh yes, Teresa. Isn't that gorgeous? That was going to be her 10-year sampler, but she'll have it done in a year. Perfect. All right. Then we have Marsha and Danica. Making everybody sick, sorry. And then we have a wonderful, wonderful finisher. Woohoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Who I have put all her display on the table. We're missing a couple gals today, but this is Sunday and thank goodness that it's cool down there. So, just wanted to. So this is Lynn's, and she does finishing. So here is her card and her email. And look at what she has here. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that. Just gorgeous. I love it. Just gorgeous. And then look at these. Oh, I love this. I hope I'm not getting you guys sick. I'm sorry. Look at that. Wow, gorgeous. Look at those. When you stop believing, you get socks and underwear. December 25th. Oh, Santa's Workshop. Look at that stocking. Oh, just love it. I love them all. Look at that Santa. He's making a list, checking it twice. Santa Claus is coming in town. And then you guys have got to see this. Look at this boot. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? See if I can get the whole thing, sorry. Just gorgeous. And then money. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Look at these. Look at the littles. Oh. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Look at that. Oh, look at the other stand-up, the witch. And the Halloween. Just beautiful. Just gorgeous. And I don't know if you remember, but she has finished some items for me.
I'm gonna live to regret that.
All right, this is just gorgeous. Oh. Oh, how pretty. Look at the stitching bird. My heart and hand. Oh, how cute. Look at these little pillows stitched over one. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. All right, so that is the blends. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Welcome.
To hotter than heck whips and sticks. Whips and sticks.
I'm just
No, wait. Start over.
whips and sweats.